The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi here tonight. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant. And they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
For 3. Jackson dishes to Valanciunas. From the line. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer, Winslow with great patience and great vision.
The pass to Holiday. Out to Ingram. Back to Holiday. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's tipped and stolen by Williamson. And here we go. Pelicans running again. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, yeah, when a bigger guy like Favors runs down the court like that, it helps open up the offense.
Morant with a wide open look. Jackson kicks to Morant. From outside, off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. They get the rebound. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Favors dishes to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Brooks. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Morant finds Brooks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
It's Redick on the wing. Jackson in the corner. Hayes the pass to Melly. Back to Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for New Orleans.
That free throw good from Hayes. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Hayes hits them both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jackson against Jones. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his second bucket of the night.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Jackson. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. The rebound by Anderson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Redick the bucket on the assist by Hayes.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Clark the pass to Gutteridge. The kick out to Anderson. No good on the triple. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Hart. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the basket by Jones. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson looking it over. And it's good. 2 points.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Jones. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Left side Jackson. Here's Melly. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Gutteridge in a 2-guard. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Zion. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Brooks checked in for DeAnthony Melton. And it's Okafor missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ja Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on. We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
The offensive rebound, Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Stolen by Winslow. Stolen by Ball. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ingram's running.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And it's Ingram missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
They get it again. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The drive by Williamson. Pass the ball. Okafor trying to get open. And that one is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Brooks. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Winslow's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
Sometimes it's who wants the basketball most. Winslow comes up with the extra possession and finishes the play.
Okafor dishes the ball. There's 1:26 left in the first half.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's big time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Okafor. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So for the Pelicans, Favors comes in for Okafor, and it's Jackson Hayes in for Zion Williamson. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jones is checked in. The 3 from Morant. Up again and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Ball. The kick out to Holiday. Favors against Jackson, and Derek Favors with the slam.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Morant against Ball. Down low. Jones, no luck. Pelicans trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
That's where a majority of Favors' points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
And it goes down 2 points. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Left side Favors with 2 seconds left, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
He's a big body. Derek Favors able to weather the contact and guide it home.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They only had a couple of rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. That gives them the lead. Williamson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pelicans. Now here's Morant for 3. That one's not going to go. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. So for the Pelicans, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Anderson in for Jackson. Clark against Favors. And that one's good by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. Jackson is doubled. Williamson, the pass to Favors. To the middle, got a piece of it. And here we go, Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
And John Morant with the 3. Morant's got 13 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Favors can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Anderson passes to Morant. Tries again, and Anderson kicks to Brooks. Here's Hart, covered by Winslow, and it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Memphis also making some changes. Gutteridge is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Here's Melton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So for the Pelicans, Hayes is checked in for Favors. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Pelicans trail by 4. Passes it to Hayes. And it's Holiday at the elbow. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Clark. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Melly, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, easy call.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here's Memphis. They lead by 4. Now Jones. Pass to Clark. Another shot out to the wing. Here's Anderson. Lays it up off the glass. Anderson's got his first bucket of the night.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
The drive by Redick. Doesn't go that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Anderson. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Hart the pass to Redick. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Now the feed to Hayes to the right side. Just 2 to shoot. Holiday. Grizzlies with the rebound. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Count that one. Anderson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
And you watch Kyle Anderson run the floor. Those long strides eat up ground.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Clark up top, covered by Hayes, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Drew Holiday. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
There's the pass to Gutteridge. Jackson kicks to Clark. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Clark's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And the rejection by Jackson. New Orleans making some changes here. Favors comes in for Jackson Hayes. And Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli. 26 seconds left in the third. And they're on the break. Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Favors dishes to Ingram. Outside Ball. Feeds to Favors. Pass the Ball. 4 seconds left, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front. They lead by 13. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the three. Morant passes to Valanciunas. The three. And Morant is good for three. Morant's got 19 points.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Ball.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Ingram against Brooks. Jackson dishes to Brooks. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Morant. Shoots over Ball. Second shot opportunity.
The work ethic that Favors has on defense is commendable. His energy is infectious to the rest of his teammates.
And another shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Morant's got 13 points in the second half. Here's Ingram inside. Here's Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Morant's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies. To the inside, Williamson.
A true physical specimen. It's tough to keep up with Zion's athletic ability.
Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. At the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. Both shots good from the stripe.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential, and I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
The three from Morant. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 13. Outside Ball. Morant with the steal. One-on-one here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. Ingram passes to Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Out to Morant. Here's Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Williamson right side. Favors trying to break free. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
And Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
Ball against Morant. Ball no good. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Brooks finds Morant. Goes up on the high post. Memphis the rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Ball feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Here's Valanciunas. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Winslow finds Jackson. Morant outside. Connects from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. The mighty Mississippi River carving its path. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Hits the three-point bomb. Here's Fultz. He kicks it to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Stolen by Jackson. Valanciunas with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz. Jackson misses. And so Orlando again turning it over.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Morant against Fultz. Memphis moving it around. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Morant. The putback and the second chance effort by Jackson.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
To the middle. It's tipped. Vucevic the pass to Gordon. Winslow against Isaac. Over Winslow. He doesn't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Brooks with no one around. The three-pointer no good. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Out to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Here's Valanciunas inside. Here's Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Clock at 6. Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Fultz, no good.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Now here's Morant for 3.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Here's Valanciunas, and another miss by Memphis.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Memphis leading by 5. Down low. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Vucevic. 1:12 left to play here in the first. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Well, great to see Vucevic work that in between game, showing he wants to improve that game.
The 3 from Morant, and he's good on the 3-ball. Morant's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Fournier to the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You've got to be careful how you guard Nikola Vucevic. This guy is so good at forcing the defense to hit him on the way to the cup.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Over to the wing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark the pass to Melton. Clark inside. He's guarded by Ross. Clock is at 3. Gutterich can't get it to go. And here's Ennis. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis out in front. They lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Augustine. From past the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clark. Here's Gutterich. Goes back up. Jones for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Carter Williams the pass to Bamba. Ennis misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Gutterich the pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. And the pass to Melton. To the middle, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Bamba inside, working on Anderson. Carter Williams the pass to Bamba, and good that time. Bamba's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Melton feeling it out a bit to the wing right side. On the wing, Jones. Inside, Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
For the Magic, Gordon comes in for Ennis, and Isaac subbed in for Augustine. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the jam by Ross.
My goodness, the vertical of Terrence Ross is special.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
The Grizzlies shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Kyle Anderson. Fournier's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. Stolen by Winslow. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And the rejection by Jackson. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Morant passes to Valanciunas, and it's Brooks in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. The Magic trail by 9, 3-on-3. Here's Fournier. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Brooks outside. Morant with a wide open look. Winslow finds Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Brooks has got his first points in this one.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
No one near fault as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Brooks. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Over in the corner, Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Gordon against Morant. And it's Gordon missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Bamba. Ennis comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic making a switch here. Ross is checked in, and it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando, trailing by 13. No good from Ross.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Valanciunas from 6 feet. That one, no good.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And so it's Memphis looking at...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up an...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. The Magic trail by 13. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Down low. And it's Vucevic missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Morant's got space. Fournier pulls it down. Magic shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And it's Brooks in the corner. Passes it to Winslow. Jackson in the corner. Back to Winslow. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. To the paint, stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. The putback. There's Winslow. The feed to Jackson. Tries yet again. No good from Clark.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Isaac kicks to Carter Williams. Winslow against Gordon. Outside Fournier. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
Morant against Carter Williams. It's Morant with the drive. Off on the layup.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Fournier finds Vucevic. No good, shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. 10 points for him.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Outside Fournier. Vucevic to the pass to Carter Williams. Off target with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Morant. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
There's the 3. Poked loose. Pass to Fournier. Puts one up from 19. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Fournier for 3. Brooks grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Can't connect from short range.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Some changes for Memphis. Gutteridge is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. The Magic also changing it up. James Ennis, he'll check in for Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. For 3, Ross. It's rebounded by Memphis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And finished off by Anderson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Vucevic finds Augustine. Back to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic, great at being assertive and earning these fouls.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. Jones dishes to Anderson. Pass to Melton. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Augustine kicks to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Vucevic down low. Defended by Jones. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Jones in the post over Fultz.
Well, you love disrupting the shooter. Markelle Fultz being dogged on the defensive end.
And so it's the Memphis. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Tyus Jones. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutteridge in at the three spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, Orlando shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, this is where Fournier's at his best. Give him some room to run, and that speed will take its toll.
The pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Anderson. Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. Grizzlies making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Up top, Fultz. Back to Fournier. Puts up a three. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on John Morant's injury. David, any news there?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Fires the three. Kept alive. Gutteridge the pass to Valanciunas. And his offense just hasn't been there.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Fultz. The pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Pass to Gutteridge. Now here's Valanciunas. Vucevic defending. Looking to get it going. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Melton. He's guarded by Ross. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Melton. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his third foul of the game. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Brooks comes in for Melton. And a change for the Magic. Jonathan Isaac. He's checked in for Evan Fournier.
And the 5th overall.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ross on the wing. The dish now to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Down low. Here's Allen. And it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
And Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Ross. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Brooks.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Allen feeds to Valanciunas. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Fultz with the ball. Ross, that's good.
Well, this guy's going to find his way to get the ball in the bucket. Contact or not, Terrence Ross can flat score the basketball.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Takes the three. And another miss by Memphis. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. A second chance effort, and the rejection by Valanciunas. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Off the mark. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed A spectacular side. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in its center. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism is going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
A slow start here for Orlando in this one. 6-point game. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando with the ball. Fultz finds Isaac. Fournier gets a wide open look. No good again that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Gordon against Holiday. Now the pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And they're moving it up. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Over Favors. A fresh 14 for Orlando. Passes it to Fournier. Back to Fultz. And he lays it straight in.
And Fultz is tough to contain. Even when you rough him up, he still gets the job done.
Pass to Favors. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Favors.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Now the dish to Gordon. Great D that time from Favors.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Now here is Augustine. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
The Magic making a switch here, and this is checked in. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And Bamba comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Orlando. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. Trailing by 2. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. Launches it. Redick with the rebound. And the Pelicans with the possession. Left side Jackson, and it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Redick for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Here is Ross. Augustine with it. 6 to shoot. Redick with a double team. Stolen by Jackson. It's 2-on-1. The finish. And that one clearly. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams. Then it's Ennis. Then it's Bamba. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
On the wing, Jackson. Rebound by the Magic.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
Pass to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. Jackson drives in. Outside, Redick. Vucevic with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Ross.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the middle. Now Bamba kicks to Ross. The pass to Ennis. He dishes it to Vucevic. Down low. Bamba. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside for Redick. On the wing, Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ross finds Carter Williams. With the putback. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Hart. Rebound by Ennis.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Hayes throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Passes to Hart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First one falls for him. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Josh Hart. Pass to Fournier. Wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Gordon. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And New Orleans pushing it up now. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Ball, the pass to Okafor. And yes, it's good. Okafor's got his first bucket in this one.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a 6th sense for when to dish it.
Fultz finds Fournier. Back to Fultz. To the inside. Pass to Augustine. Ingram against Fournier. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded closely. The drive by Williamson.
The coordination that Zion has when he starts to get that body in motion, you gotta fear that if you're the defender on that play.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Augustine. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Williamson dishes the ball. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Ball from long range. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with their lead standing at...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point.
Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around into a consistent championship caliber competitor.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. That's tipped. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Vucevic. Fournier trying to break loose. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Vucevic. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Well, Orlando shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Holiday. Rebounded by Isaac. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Always hustling. Gordon puts forth a serious effort there. Helps him to find his shot.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, the defense has to do a better job, but when Brandon Ingram is on the break, those strides, man, he takes up a lot of ground.
Outside Fournier. Over Holiday. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Fournier.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Back to Ball. Deflects the pass. Left side Favors. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Ball that time on the assist from Favors. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Vucevic finds Fournier. Off target from three-point range.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there it is for him. Holiday's got 6 points.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
And there's the pass to Fultz. Here's Gordon. The shot missing. Good D by Williamson. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Isaac right side. Here's Vucevic. That one goes. Count it. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Williamson, the pass to Favors. Out to Ingram. Outside Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Pass to Isaac. It's deflected. Ingram with the steal. Here's Williamson. That shot missing. And Orlando will come the other way. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Vucevic down low. He's covered by Favors. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Jackson Hayes comes in for Ball. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. To the paint, here's Williamson. Augustine grabs the board. The Magic trail by 6. Hayes with the steal. Redick passes to Okafor. Back to Redick. And here's Hayes. Inside. Here's Okafor. No good with the layup. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Holiday. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And Ross with the slam.
I tell you, Isaac has great vision for a big man. Can see over defenders easily thanks to that size.
Good.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Left side, Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Okafor kicks to Redick. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Okafor gets the bucket.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Redick. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the basket by Gordon.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Here's Holiday. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Hayes dishes to Holiday. Outside, Redick. Hayes in the post. He's against Gordon. It's stolen by Vucevic. Left side, Gordon. He kicks to Ross. To take the lead. And Okafor with the block. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And Holiday throws it down.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
For 3, Ross gets the three-pointer to fall. Ross has got the lead up to 1 now for the Magic.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Carter Williams. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Here's Ingram. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Ingram passes to Hayes. Here's Favors. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Gordon against Williamson. Pass to Ross. Kicks it to Fultz. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
Count it.
Wow, you want to lead a franchise? This is how you do it. Zion coming through.
Now here's Fultz. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ross in the corner. Got a piece of it. Williamson against Gordon. It's in!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Favors finds Ingram. Hangs. It drops. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fultz with the ball. Isaac outside. Goes up on the block. Yes!
And it's the sequences like this that really give you pause and appreciating how special this young talent is. I mean, he's calm, has a great attitude in those huge moments, and how about that, knocking down big shots.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
To the inside. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure.
For the land of the free and the home.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to two. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday to the paint. Favors. Here's Ball. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Brooks. Here's Valanciunas, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Ball kicks to Ingram. And Holiday has it in the corner, looking for Favors. He gets it there. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ball dishes to Favors. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant surveying the D. Here's Brooks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. 4-point game. And Ball slams it in.
Man, he's got great speed, Ball does. This guy is really good at finding ways to slither through the defense.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Great D that time from Favors. Ingram left side. Out to Favors. Back to Ingram. Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The 3. They get it back, and the second chance effort by Jackson.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Ingram's running. There's the pass to Favors. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got his second bucket tonight.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Holiday. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jackson kicks to Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Here's Ball. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Goes back up. Valanciunas. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Outside, Ball. Down low. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Williamson. Following the basket by John Morant. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Morant outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so he hits the technical free throw. Brooks outside. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Memphis Grizzlies. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
We've got Tyus Jones. Clark is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutterich in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Hart. Passes it to Melly. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Valanciunas. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Pelicans trail by 7. Here's Hart. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Down low, Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Hayes. That shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Gutterich. Valanciunas. Great positioning on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Jones finds Anderson. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then a second shot is the next best thing.
Here's Jones following the score by New Orleans. Hayes with the steal. It's stolen by Jones to the paint, and it's blocked. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now the pass to Hayes. Here's Melly, defended by Anderson. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Gutterich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Clark. And it's Morant in for Jones.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Morant. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Okafor, the pass to ball. Tries again. Back to Ingram. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And really, I'd like to see them get after it on the offensive boards a little bit more here. They did a good job of that in the first.
It's good on the putback.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second. And it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Here's Morant. And a miss there off the inbound. Feeds it to Holiday. 2 on the clock. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Jonas Valanciunas had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half?
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Thanks for joining.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
There's Winslow. to the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Winslow. Jackson's got 8.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Memphis leading by 5. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And they pick up 2. Morant's got his second bucket.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Here's Holiday, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Valanciunas. The Pelicans also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Here's Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 7. Redick surveying the D. Melli passes to Hayes. They're running. Pushing it up. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 8 points.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Redick passes to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Clark outside. And slam dunk by Clark.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And he recovers it. Good on that shot. And with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hayes. Jones drives in. Jackson trying to break free. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clark's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Hart. He has 6. Pass to Hayes. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clark, the pass to Brooks. Back to Clark. Inside, Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 10 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Hart, and the layup is good.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
A nice shot by Winslow.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Passes it to Hayes. Outside for Jackson. Here's Hart. Down low. Clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And he drops it in from the low post. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside. And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
That will count. That shot off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. 15-point game. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Melton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pelicans.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Pass to Melton. Morant outside. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Memphis leading by 13. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Ingram. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. He feeds it to Favors. From 8. The Grizzlies pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. A steal. The pass to Melton. Here's Anderson. Back to Valanciunas. Morant against Ingram. Anderson kicks to Morant. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 15. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in, and a change for the Pelicans. Williamson's checked in.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
He had a nice open look right there. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 18. Favors dishes to Holiday. Lobs it up for Favors, but they'll get another chance. The shot, no good. Pulls up on the wing. Off the left rim and out. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Ball. And he banks in the layup.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's now 8 points for Zion Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Morant, that's for two. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Offline with his three. Pelicans trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Valanciunas.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
He gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The three from Morant. Morant with another miss.
Help out on Brandon.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And Valanciunas kicks to Brooks. Passes it to Melton. And here's Morant. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Fultz. And here comes the break. Oh, Vucevic in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And with no shortage of moves at his disposal, Vucevic is one of the game's more skilled bigs.
To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them at a decent clip.
Al Fournier following the miss by John Morant from deep. Here's Vucevic. Gets himself open and drills it. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Jackson passes to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him. Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
The 3 from Morant. That shot off the mark. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. Here's Fultz, stolen by Brooks. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. And finished off by Morant.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Passes it to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Isaac. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Here's Gordon. The pass to Fultz. Now, here's Fournier. Shot clock at 6. The Magic again can't hit.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Brooks with the bucket. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Outside Fournier. Pass to Gordon. And that'll be 2. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
So he gets them both. Grizzlies have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Right side, Jones. The layup missed. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. .41 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Pass to Melton. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Clark. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Ennis. Feeds it to Ross. Reverses. And it's Melton with the rebound.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Clark. The baseline J off the mark. It's all tied in Orlando. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Magic, Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Ennis, and it's Bamba in at the center. And the dunk by Bamba.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Outside, Jones. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the evening. Orlando trailing here. Augustine with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Poke loose, stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Anderson. Winslow's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Well, Orlando shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Augustine in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Bamba's shot is off. Memphis leading by 3. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. Gutteridge, the pass to Jones. To the paint. Here's Clark. And Bamba pulls it down. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. To the inside. The kick out to Anderson. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Passes to Isaac. Back to Fournier. They need this. Another miss by Orlando.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but it hasn't been successful. Defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Fournier dishes to Ross. He feeds it to Vucevic. Morant with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Clark for three. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic trail by 7.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. When you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish, I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Fultz comes in for Michael Carter-Williams. The pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Morant. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Morant with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, you better be aware of Valanciunas. He has a knack for getting to the right place in the open floor.
Here's Morant, and the layup falls. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
It's Fournier on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gordon inside. Jackson on him, and Gordon gets it to go in on the assist from Fournier.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Morant passes to Melton. Isaac outside. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Here's Fournier. The Grizzlies making the shot. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter on.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that'll.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now Winslow. Now here's Valanciunas. Top of the key, Morant. Rebounded by Isaac. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. They trail by 6.
What blinding speed in the open floor. That's Fultz, especially dangerous in transition.
Brooks outside. Jackson has the open look. That 3 off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively. Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
From outside the arc, good on the triple. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Inside, shot clock at 5. Valanciunas against Vucevic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now here's Ross. D right on him. And it's Vucevic missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
On the basket by Jones.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
And the second chance effort by Gordon. Gordon's got 16.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Jones, the pass to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jones dishes to Clark, and the shot goes in. Clark's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here is Ross. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And it's put back in by Vucevic. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Jones kicks to Clark. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic, and this comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Elton's checked in.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up. He can turn, get his teammates going as well.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And here is Ross. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bamba against Jackson. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Bamba.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
The feed now to Jackson. And no good that time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ennis in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Morant against Augustine. Pass to Bamba. Ennis with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Bamba. Yes, that goes in. Bamba's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Bamba. Ennis passes to Bamba. Augustine in the corner. Off target from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Morant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 13 points for Ja Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Fultz, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They blow the whistle just as... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Good on the second free throw. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. To the middle. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Fultz with the ball. A putback. Valanciunas grabs the board. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Fournier.
With strength and physicality, Brooks causes problems on the defensive end.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Morant with it, now guarded by Fultz. Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Had the space there, but it's offline. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 10-1 run. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Fournier's shot is off.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
The three from Morant, and the three ball is good. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Morant right side. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Pass to Jackson. Up top, Valanciunas. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You know, Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Josh Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Grayson Allen's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Jones, no one around him. Misses the three. And so here's Orlando. Here's Bamba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Orlando foul call. That's his first personal foul. Grizzlies.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He misses the free throw. That one is no good. Now, here's Bamba. Rebounded by Jackson.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard.
Man, that's a big dude, but Derek Favors shrugging off contact and helping his team.
Vucevic finds Isaac. Gordon with it. Out guarded by Ingram. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Gordon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. New Orleans with the ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And they're pushing it up. Fournier with the ball. Out guarded by Ingram. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the timing there by Isaac on some of these alley-oops? Very impressive. Great at knowing when to leave the floor and how to finish that lob.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Ball finds Favors. Williamson outside. That one doesn't go. Isaac with some nice D. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Now Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. He's covered by Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You know, in a 7-footer that can play the entire court, Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The drive by Williamson. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Vucevic throws it down.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. That has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Ball. That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon. Ball with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Out of bounds. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in, then for the Magic. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. And Okafor slams it in.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
And the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
To the paint. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Okafor, the pass to Hart. Ennis on the double team, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jahlil Okafor, and the Magic making a change here as well. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Hart. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Down low, ball stolen. It's 2-on-1. Stops, pops. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. To the inside. Here's Bamba. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with.
Jackson passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. That's tipped. Here's Ross. It's good.
He has size, but the first step of Terrence Ross is what makes him so good on the drive.
Pass to Hart. Back to Hayes. Here's Melly. Shoots over Bamba. Good if it goes.
And the massive size of Bamba, it can be intimidating. When he enters your peripheral, he alters shots by his mere presence.
A nice first quarter of play. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the 3. Here's Melly, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson. The Magic also changing it up. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for James Ennis, and Fournier subbed in for Ross. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Takes a 3, and Fournier is good for 3. Fournier's got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Outside Holiday. High arcing shot, and the shot goes down.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And it's Carter Williams with the ball for Orlando. There's the feed to Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. And a switcher also for Orlando. Fultz is checked in. And Isaac throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Back to Favors. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Magic leading by 4. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Mohamed Bamba.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Passes it to Fultz. Gordon kicks to Augustine. It's Fournier on the wing. And too long on the shot.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Ball. Pass to Holiday. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And Orlando has possession. Shoots from 8, and it's Isaac getting it to go. Isaac's got 6.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
And it's Gordon missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And it's good for 2. Now it's a 6-point Orlando lead.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Ball, count it, good. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
Here's Okafor. Doesn't go for him. So Orlando will take it the other way. Fournier against Holiday. That one goes in. Fournier's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Stolen by Ball. Augustine against Williamson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. DJ Augustine picks one up.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
That free throw good from Williamson. Magic leading by 3.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Orlando with the ball. Here's Vucevic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They didn't get more than a one possession. And that's a wrap with the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Orlando leading. Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside Holiday. Right wing. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 5.
You see the competitiveness of Holiday, not about to let the 3 on the other end go unanswered.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pelicans trail by 7. And a slam dunk by Favors.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Fultz finds Gordon, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Isaac outside. Fultz the pass to Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Pelicans, Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson, and it's Josh Hart in for Drew Holiday. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Isaac.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Bamba kicks to Fultz. And the pass to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
Pelicans trail by 3. Right side, Ball. Ingram outside. Ball, the pass to Favors. 2 points. That one goes. Favors has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Fultz finds Vucevic. Outside Fournier. Ross with it. Now guarded by Ingram. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 9 points for Vucevic.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Out left to the wing. Favors in the post. Vucevic on him. Pass to Melly. Clock at 6. Favors can't get it to go. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Hart the pass to Favors. Back to Hart. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Out to Ingram. Inside. Passes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
The hots of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
Pass to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
To the paint. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got 10 points in the game. Magic leading by 5. Outside Fournier. Kicks it to Fultz. Vucevic down low. He's covered by Favors. The pass to Ross. Clock at 4. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bamba. James Ennis, he'll check in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. 19 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Jackson. Gets the bucket and the foul. DJ Augustine picks one up.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
For New Orleans, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
I like what MCW does in transition. The long strides, he eats up ground quickly.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the 3rd quarter. Both teams putting up points. Orlando out in front. They lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Hayes, Holiday out there with Jackson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Redick in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Isaac outside. Back to Ennis. Okafor grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 4. Got a piece of it.
And for a point guard, MCW gets his share of block shots.
3-pointer Augustine up again, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. New Orleans moving it around. Hayes dishes to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. And then Okafor slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. Back to Carter Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Ennis. Second chance shot, and Gordon lays it in. And the Magic lead by 6.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Jackson against Augustine. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson comes in for Okafor, and it's Josh Hart in for Jackson. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Carter Williams, and it's Fultz in for Augustine. Fultz against Holiday. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Williamson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Holiday, and it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Orlando leading by 6. Gordon finds Fultz. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Isaac passes to Ross. Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Favors. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line, really has a complete game. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. Isaac against Ball. Here's Gordon to the inside. Vucevic, a beautiful reverse layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
Back to Favors. He dishes it to Holiday. For 3, Ingram. Orlando grabs the miss. Now Vucevic. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
.32 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Jackson. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Hayes. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's a 1-2. Vucevic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for